Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lap the comb face, which has been flattened, into the mouthpiece. And I've got the 2 screws which I can put in to test the fit of the slide. I have my Colgate regular toothpaste with calcium diphosphate, which is very much needed. And you just kind of run. We're going to run a little bit of toothpaste along here. Not so easy. It actually would be easier, I believe, to apply it this way here with the comb, more than it would be to try and put it in the mouthpiece. So just come here, run a little bit on the edge of the comb like that, a little bit on the edge of the comb like that. Okay. I don't wear gloves necessarily when doing this. And then we mate the 2 like this, make sure that they're set correctly, and we're on a dampened towel so that we the mouthpiece won't slide around. I don't want to do it on a soft surface. Okay. Wash this. Wash this. Come in here. It's about half the distance we have to go. Now you might say to me, what do you do if you do this improperly and all of a sudden, you know, your slide starts hanging up? Well, the quick solution there would be to redo the sanding of the top to flatten it down again, start over again, and then come back into the lapping. Just want to make sure you are lined up properly. And you want to make sure you're getting the back of the harmonica with the same amount of pressure as the front. Maybe flip it around here to make sure that you're in properly. That was interesting. It caught a little bit of the paper. Make sure our camera angle's okay. Catching that. Okay. I put the screws in because screw down pressure is a little bit different from pressure when you're holding it with your hand. And so the safe way is to go ahead and put the screws in, snug them up, and that'll give you an accurate feel for what's really going on. I also have to leave room for a little bit of slide oil, which is, you know, And that's perfect. So it no longer has the slop in it. It's a good fit. And again, this is delicate work. And you know, I'm going to back this up and just talk with you for a while. I got I got a message from a guy on the previous video and on YouTube about why you have to lap a harmonica. He said to me, well, don't you want to warn people that they can really mess up their heart, you know, by doing this work, and maybe they're not trained to do it? And I do want to make sure, by the way, that these brass things didn't get out of here. I thought that was kind of I guess, you know, I mean, all I can do is explain to people how to do the job, what kind of equipment is used. Is there a chance that somebody might screw up their harp? Well, yeah, I mean, if somebody were to use like 200 grit sandpaper and really let their comb have it, would that be a problem? Yeah, could be. It'd also be a problem if they laid it on their driveway and drove over it with their car, wouldn't it? I mean, there'd be all kinds of ways you could screw stuff up, but I know you're not stupid. And I don't think anybody who didn't trust their skills as a craftsman is probably going to try this, or at least who isn't willing to. Why am I smelling it? That's how I can tell whether I've still got any residue of the toothpaste. It smells of spearmint. Okay, that's okay here. And here's these two screws here, and that's why I put the plug in there, would be if these guys were to have escaped. And so anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, as with any work that you do on anything, you could mess it up. But I think if I show you guys how to do stuff, and I say to use a 400 and 1000 sanding block, you know, to do the flattening, then those are the instructions. Follow it, use the 400 and 1000. You won't have a problem. I mean, I think people are pretty smart, pretty capable. What are you going to do? Say don't show people how to do work because they could mess it up? Has our world become so adverse to risk that you won't even share a technique with folks because they could mess it up? I'm not doing that. I will show you this. This is kind of half interesting. I'm going to show you that you can see clearly the lapping line on the far edge of the comb. See it? It's shiny, and that's the part that got lapped. All along the edge right here. You can see it in the light. See, it's shiny there. Why is it shiny? It's shiny because it got ground down. Not a lot. But, so I guess what I'm saying is I trust you guys to do this work. At least you've seen it.